Hey, thank you for clicking on this reading. If you're new, my name is Antonio. Welcome to Copper Visions. There is a big release of energy that wants to happen, and I'm really curious as to how this is going to go down. So if you resonate with that, if you feel a little pent up, if you feel like you've been kind of holding back but have been ready to release, it's just there hasn't been anything to really match your energy to give it to, then this might be for you. At the bottom of this Celestial Oracle deck, which I love, by the way, so amazing. I don't know who did this artwork, but it's really freaking amazing. The Moon, companionship, longing, and rhythms. Yeah, so this might have to do with this is definitely about you and other people too. Neptune, fluidity, reasoning, and conquest. Okay, I can't show all this card, but it's beautiful. And grapes could definitely be significant, especially if you've been here for a while. I feel grapes just come up so naturally a lot of the time. And it's a sign of abundance. It's a sign of good circulation. If you feel like you need to detoxify, I think grapes are really good for that. I'm not a dietitian by any means, but that's what I've experienced. So yeah, and you might like to swim or just be in the water, which is actually a very sensual experience, right? So I think that this energy release might have to do with something a little bit more sensual. Okay. And also, this is the second reading I've done today, and so I do feel like the energy just flows so much better after I get the first one out. And I don't normally do 2 readings right after another, but for some reason, I'm wearing this shirt, and the last time I used it in a reading in October, I did 2 readings. So I don't know. It's just like the 2 reading shirt. It's like, okay, this blue. Okay. So blue, whatever you're seeing. Oh, blue glass could be significant too. I actually felt like I saw that the other day on the concrete, and I was kind of blown away because I feel like I had thought about blue glass for a long time, like years ago. I don't know why. Like it just, well, because of Abraham Hicks, actually. She was talking about blue glass and how manifestation works. And anyways, I finally saw some blue glass on the ground, and I was like amazed. And I was like, whoa, something from a long time ago is coming through. And it's something that's refreshing. It's not some ex you don't want to hear from or some like situation like that. It's almost like a seed you planted a long time ago is bursting through the seams or bursting through earth. And I got Kingdom in reverse. There's just so much fire sign energy around lately that it's almost hard to breathe without igniting someone's fire to the max. And I didn't even realize, but the Bond card came out. So this is definitely to do with someone else and a release that's going to happen. So let's just see what the heck happens here. Whoa. Yeah, okay. Pisces, though, is also significant here. Leo, Pisces, Neptune. I'm also getting Neptune complex. If you're interested, just go ahead and look that up. I couldn't really tell you. I feel like it's only come into my experience a few times, but I don't really remember what having a Neptune complex is about. But there's definitely some like Chiron or wounded healer type of stuff in there, or maybe even narcissistic tendencies or something like that. But the story of narcissist, though, not trying to call out your ex that you don't want to hear from. it's more like the idea of staring into your own reflection and just not being able to turn away. But actually, I feel like if you're in this collective, for you to even consider doing that is kind of crazy, given the amount of like. And I don't want to call you out right now. Oh my God, calling myself out, it's fine. But like having low self-esteem a long time ago and like looking at myself in the mirror, that was something I didn't want to necessarily do. So what I'm saying is that you have grown so much, so much. I didn't mean for this to be a continuation of the last reading, but you're definitely dealing with a King of Cups here, or you are the King of Cups. I mean, yeah. I mean, you could be. I just want to get it. Okay, is collective? Hold on. Is collective this King of Cups? I'm gonna use my own cards here because sometimes they're really helpful, sometimes they're really abrasive too. But which is also part of the last reading I did. Don't be silly, you've got this. Aww. Thanks, past self. Creative solution required. Who you are is a gift. Okay, so this King of Cups may as well be you. Sorry. I think who you're dealing with will come out in a slightly different position. But you as the King of Cups, you need to like emotionally release yourself. That's what's coming. That's what's coming through. Knight of Cups. What? Well, this is what's crossing you. Lord have mercy on this release. Collective needs this release so bad. And now it's getting kind of specific, and I don't know, I don't mean to offend anyone, but this is the Fool. You're ready to take this leap. You're like, I don't care, I'm gonna jump off, I'm gonna smell this flower while things are falling, I don't even care anymore. Just let it rip, yo. I'm ready to release. I don't talk like that either, so I don't know who this is. Maybe I sound like someone. Maybe there's a really bro-y guy that's like in your life where you might like not want him to be there, but he's gonna show up anyways, and you're like, this freaking energy, I swear, you know? But you're like, I'm not gonna take anything, I'm not gonna give anything unless it's, what's the word? Reciprocal. Yeah, don't be forgetting how powerful you are when this energy, it just could be masculine, right? You could have a really butch queen. Like, I don't know. Just butch queen wanted to come through. Oh no. Queen of Cups. Okay. Okay, well you're not shy of emotional fulfillment here. You know how to give it. You know how to give it to yourself. Is what I'm getting. I really love this energy, y'all, and I feel like this is the type of energy I want to read for long term. Just an energy that's so open and free and loves to bounce ideas off of one another or mirror back things that are maybe kind of hard to talk about for most people, but not with you. You're like, let's normalize the out of this, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just getting a lot of positivity in a certain realm that's a bit taboo for most people. Four of Swords. This is you. I mean, this is kind of where you're sitting. You're chilling. You're healing. You're doing the things, checking in on yourself, checking in on your inner child, being like, hey, how are you doing? Stained glass, though. Stained glasses wanted to come through, and I just noticed it on the top of this. And I actually don't know what's happening up there. Maybe you can see for yourself, maybe, but I think this person is looking down at this other person, or this... What's going on here? Maybe since there's white, I get like this is a spiritual thing of like a spiritual offering to you. But I'm just getting a lot of humble vibes. Like you're very humble and you don't really... You're not in a place where you need to be recognized for like everything you've done in life, but maybe a little would help. I'm getting. I want to see how accurate that is though, because I don't know. I just don't know. Sometimes you tell me. Sometimes people in the comments like they tell me, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. But a lot of the time, I'm like kind of speaking to deaf ears, so I don't know. Yes, Queen. Okay, so I think I'm pretty accurate here. Cool. Thank you, Spirit. Let go. It says let go. Sorry. A little quick. Future. Ooh. You're about to let go in the future. Oh, shoot. Okay. Cool. I'm happy for you. I'm so excited for you. Whatever this is. I feel like shrugging my shoulders like, I don't know. But also there's this, I'm getting Kundalini rising. Like, I'm feeling it happen right now. No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, the energy of Kundalini rising, if you're not familiar with that, is like this idea, or how I think about it, is this activation, this spinal activation from your root chakra to your crown. And it's an unblocking of your chakras and an aligning of enlightened thoughts, being, way, like realms. Like I guess what I'm getting now is like you're aligning with realms of possibility that you, for some reason, have been limited. Not by, maybe there's been a realm of understanding that's limited your actual understanding. And you're like, no, I understand more, but there's this other thing that's telling me I need to limit myself. Something like that. Okay, well, I want to see actually what's been limiting collective. Ooh, that's too many cards. But definitely some conflict. Yeah, I mean, the Five of Wands kind of wanted to peek out. Okay. Five of Swords. Mental conflict. Just back and forth with yourself. Analysis paralysis I'm getting. Just haven't really wanted to, well, this guy does not look like he's having a bad time. He's actually like, I won, I did it, like I figured out the system or whatever. And like these other people are like, dude, can you just... like, I don't want to be honest. I don't want to be connected to my truth right now because it's too painful. I think there's some energy here though that's been I want to send my well wishes because, girl, the amount of patience that you've had, for some energies. The color green could be significant. I just got a wave of frustration about something that's been concealed. Whether it be feelings, what, I feel like this is the wrong deck to be shuffling. I want to clarify though, this Five of Swords with another tarot deck, so I'm gonna just clarify. I am. Because you deserve crystal clear focus, is what I'm hearing. Crystal clear focus. Wow, and a very wise woman told me that one time. Like, whoever has their eye on you needs to have a very crystal clear focus. And I was like, that is beautiful. And I want to send that, I want to pass that on, Thanks, Suzanne. Thank you. If you know a Suzanne, who's done you right. Not that there's Suzannes that have done you wrong, but maybe, I don't know. I don't know, I'm just showing up, collective. Ooh, yeah, Five of Pentacles. Well, this Five of Swords energy was just leaving you in a Five of Pentacles. But also, this is the third five I've seen, so 555 could be significant. Just big change. And you're like, I don't even want to talk about this anymore. I don't. Can we just be done with that? Like, the lack mindset. It's had its claws in for so long, and it's just kind of like, it's actually just dust, and you just need to sweep it off, Because your vision is, oh yeah, oh wow. Okay, so Three of Wands here, 10 of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. Which, Six of Pentacles for the second time in this reading. But in this reading, there's two people sharing a thing. Sorry, in this version of the tarot, they're sharing a thing. So this was definitely between you and someone else. And you were left feeling Five of Pentacles energy, just left out and gosh dang cold. But this feels besides the release. Like, there's a release coming. There's a letting go in the future happening. But something had to end. And this is just past. This is past. Because I was clarifying the Five of Swords and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's what that was. Okay, let's keep going. There's two more positions we gotta fill, so. Hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good day or good night, good morning. Good morning. This is kind of a intense energy to wake up to, but please, use your discernment. Yeah, oof. Yeah, girl, you are so independent. Yeah. So independent. You know when to slow it down. You know when to be like, hey, you're rushing. Do we need this? No. Oh yeah, I mean, you're not afraid to speak the truth as much as you were in the past. And even if it's not la-di-da perfect, or you still feel moments of of, ooh, should I say this thing right now? Like, do I really trust myself saying this thing or like making this choice? I think yeah. I think yeah. Success. Yeah. Yeah. See, and you're not this person anymore. Like, you could be. I mean, like, you sure, but you're not like showing up for someone who's just put in minimal effort, and you're like, oh, good job, baby. Like, you see this person, how she's like, yeah, you did it, you came back. And the guy's like, yes, I have. Cool, what did you bring me? What do you mean? I just went on this long journey. Sorry about that, collective. Temperature got too high. Anyways, you don't have to do anything in regard to this connection or whatever connection that you're in right now. You don't have to do anything. You just gotta be. And there's 2 6s here. I noticed while I was waiting for the cooldown to happen. Also another 5. So this is just a huge transitional period where it feels like it's not really, like, no wonder you felt like you've been pent up or kept waiting, because there's just so much happening that you cannot see, that you don't know is happening with others and within even yourself in a way, in a multi-dimensional way. Yet you have been anticipating this release, and you're like, where, why, when? So I just want to maybe give you a sense of timing or something like that. And leave you be so you could be all you are without having to wait for anybody to try to tell you who you are, you know? And just keep working. Just keep working on what you know is filling your cup. But the timing situation, 8 and 9, well, 1, there's Magician and the 8 of Pentacles, so 18. Could be 18 minutes, 18 days. That's kind of a long time to wait. I don't really like trying to tell you what the timing is, because I don't like. But the number 18, I mean the moon. The moon was the thing at the bottom that was trying to come in earlier. Also dark matter. Invisibility. Okay, so okay. Justice at the bottom. It's coming. It's coming. Be strong. Also Leo again. I'll leave you with one message and then I'll go. I feel like the energy shifted major, especially after the temperature got really hot. So maybe you just need to do a really good workout or something in the meantime. And maybe during your workout you might actually be like surprised and hear from. Oh, I mean, now maybe you wouldn't, but shoot. But sometimes, you know what I mean? You're feeling so good and you're like, oh, I don't need anything. I just like feeling so good after this workout or something that you do that makes you feel good, right? And then you're like, oh, what's this notification? Or like, who is this? Or, you know, it's just like a moment that you're not expecting. So, okay, I'll leave you with one message and then we'll go. Spirit, one card, please. Thank you very much for the highest good of all, highest love, highest light. What do we need to hear? There's 2 cards. Which one do you want to do? Which one? Ooh, well, she feels she knows, and relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. I want to. Well, I'm gonna connect them. So, will you say yes? Ooh, and certain aspects of your life may seem beyond your control. Courage will be needed as radical recalibrations occur, according to a bold, loving optimism. Sometimes short-term challenges are necessary to generate long-term benefit. Empower yourself. The obstacles you are facing will be overcome. Affirm the intuitions you have by acting on them. You are being kept on track to ensure your ultimate success and most precious self-realization. You have a part to play in the great plan unfolding. So that was a bit of both. And I read what resonated, what was calling. So do the same, huh? And we'll be doing this together. All right, collective, thank you so much for being here. I hope you had a good time. I hope you got something out of this. And if you did, please feel free to engage with the channel with a like, a subscribe, or I'll see you later. All right, bye.